We are live. We are live. Puro Chicano U-turn. What's up, you guys? How you guys doing? Welcome to the Chicano, the Brown and Chicano Pride. I'm sorry, the Brown and Chicano Podcast. I always get that wrong. How you guys doing? Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. I'm getting some stuff done. How you guys doing, man? Thank you for showing up. I'm just getting off right here. I was having a slice of pizza that Grandma bought. I forgot what the pizza was. It was pepperoni for sure, but I think Little Caesars or something. I think. But anyways, man, welcome to the Brown and Chicano Podcast. I'm your host, Chicano Steve. Now, I invited Johnny. I invited him via email. I don't know if you got my email. So yeah. Shout out to Johnny Hash Brown, by the way. My brother from another mother. Hope you're doing all right, my brother. So I know that you were going through withdrawals and all that stuff, man, and some crazy stuff like that. I know how that can be, man. It can be very detrimental, man. And it takes something out of you for sure, man. I already know. So yeah, I completely understand, dude. And then plus, you gotta work and all that stuff, man. You gotta deal with people on the phone and whatnot, And yeah, that sucks, man. That you had to let your job go, dude. Your other job, your teaching job, you know. And I'm sure that's probably. I mean, yeah. I mean, you were putting in a lot of work, dude. It was You mentioned that you was working what you call it about 12 or 14 hours a day or something like that. Some crazy number. And then with that weather that you guys have over there, man, with that humidity and all that crazy stuff, dude, I absolutely do not blame you. And then plus, if you're doing well over there, dude, I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's how they say, right? So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's the way it is. But yeah, guys, man, thank you for showing up, guys. Shout out to Slab City News, Evan. I heard that you won, dude. That you won big with the Sean Strickland fight and Israel Adesanya. You won pretty big. The Kangman strikes again. Looks like you won pretty big on that fight. I heard you posted something that you say you became rich with the fight with Sean Strickland and the UFC over the weekend. Hey, I actually had a feeling, man, this guy was gonna win, dude, because everybody was overlooking this guy. You know, they were like, this guy's tailor made for him. We're gonna go fight in Israel Adesanya's hometown. We're gonna milk this guy. We're gonna try to fight. We're gonna fight with this guy, and we're gonna put somebody who's more tailor made, than this guy. So a guy that comes forward, a guy that's just gonna come, is gonna be tailor made for this guy. In other words, Sean Strickland. But they did not. They misunderstood. They underestimated this guy, man. That this guy he had a lot of dog in him. And Sean Strickland went out there, dude, and completely dominated the fight of something unprecedented that everybody just simply did not. They didn't think it was gonna happen. They thought that Israel Adesanya was just gonna, the style bender was gonna just was just gonna beat him pretty good. As it turns out, the only thing that got bended was was himself in the first round when he got hit with that freaking right hand. I only saw the highlights. I didn't see the fight, by the way, but I did get to see some of the highlights, and the freaking highlights were. It looks like the guy dominated the fight. So congratulations to you, sir. Congratulations to you, Sean Strickland, and congratulations for you too, Israel Adesanya. By the way, that's my son's name too, Israel. But dude, man, you got your butt handed to you, man. I don't know what it was, but you were talking about not underestimating the guy, but yet you were there right there eating a cheeseburger right before the fight or something. So we don't know what the heck was that about. But either way, man, it takes a lot just to try to just to even go in freaking ring, eh? It takes a lot. It takes a lot of grit, a lot of determination, a lot of everything. Just try to get inside that freaking ring, eh? Go inside a ring like that, ready to fight in front of thousands of people. It'll be nerve wracking, eh? No matter how many times you've done it in your entire career. Even Mike Tyson himself said that in a lot of his fights, he cried before a freaking fight. We're talking about Iron Mike Tyson, the GOAT. Greatest, the most celebrated puncher of all time. And this guy would cry for a freaking match. No matter who he was fighting. But he said that he did. He was telling Clarissa Shields in some kind of podcast that they were having. They had some kind of podcast. Yeah, welcome, by the way, whoever's out there. Brown&Chicano U-turn. But yeah, it takes a lot of grit, man, just to get inside the ring, man. And he'll literally cry. So yeah. But yeah, guys, I just got out just clean myself up. So bear with me. I just got out of the cleaning myself up. My daughter was here. My daughter took off already. Then I have a 50-50 custody with her. And so she left already. She took off to her mom's house already. Mom came pick her up. Grandpa, which is her, grandpa. He wants me to go over there and help him out. Go fix some other stuff, man. And take some stuff out of his house. And he's gonna give me a car. He has 2 cars to give me. But one of them doesn't work and the other one does. It just needs some kind of part that I need to go ahead and it's very hard to get because the car stick shift. It's a 2002 Dodge Stratus, and they only made a few of them. It's a limited edition, so they only made a couple of those cars. So when we go to the dealer and try to get that part, you cannot find it because they discontinued that car. They only made a handful of those damn cars, eh? And so I think I'm gonna have to probably end up buying one of those 3D printers and try to see if I can print it out. See if I can do it that way. And that way I can print, a couple of let's just say a couple toys. And then make a couple of 9mm toys or 45 toys, so to speak, right? Maybe an AR-15 or 2. But it'll work for that too. So you just gotta get some polymer. Well, anyways, man, shout out to Honeyholic. Shout out to you, girl. You're a very intricate member of the channel. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for all you guys that come over here and support the channel, like Slap City News, Slap City TV. All the community from Slap City News. I love you guys too, man. You guys are cool. Shout out to all you guys straight out of South Central, where we're at, in Watts. That's where we are right now. We grew up here in South Central, not in this part right here in South Central. This is predominantly more Crips and Bloods hood. It's more Hispanics are more like deeper inside over there, towards downtown. That's where we grew up, in 42nd Street in Central. And then after that, we went to East LA, where a can of worms was open, where all the crazy stuff happened in East LA. And that's where we're from. Well, I consider myself from both sides. We consider ourselves from both sides. I mean, we're from LA, but South Central and East LA is kind of where we grew up the most. Throughout my teens, obviously, was in East LA. When I was a youngster, when I was a kid, we grew up and it was in South Central. By the time I made it to East LA, I was 11 years old. And that's where I got all my freaking, all my crazy experiences over there. I mean, by then I already had gotten jumped. I already had gotten, already knew the street life a little bit. So I wasn't too surprised with a lot of things. So I got some pictures to share with you guys, man. The pictures that we were doing. Dang it. Give me 1 second, guys. Some things just came out of nowhere. Dang it, you bastards. Anyways. So yeah, check this out. I'm gonna show you guys some pictures when we were young. So look, this is an album that we have. This was right here. That's my brother-in-law. That's my brother-in-law right here. That's his kid. Man, it got some freaking roaches that came out of nowhere. And so this little guy right here, that's me. That's me right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. I should probably just take them out of the. I'm gonna take them out of the thing better. I can't see. I can't see if I'm aiming or not. Anyways, so that's my brother right there. My brother Big J. Rest in peace, man. That's grandma right there in the far right. And that's me right there, kind of a little tame, little bit shy. That was me. And my brother was like, he was obviously bigger than I was. And so, yeah. And this was in South Central. This was on 42nd Street in Wadsworth, where we live. And you see my brother right there grabbing grandpa's ear. That was my dad. And that's my niece, Denise. And that's grandma. And grandma still looks the same, man. Look, and that's like we're talking about 25 years ago, man. And if you look at grandma right now, she still looks the same, pretty much the same. I think she still even has that dang shirt. And grandpa was the one that made the drastic changes, eh? But that was grandpa. That was a freaking Vega, that car that we had with a beast. It had a freaking a 6-cylinder. And then right here, this is another picture with grandpa looking like Rambo. My pops. And ironically, I'm wearing a freaking Rambo shirt, eh? That's me right there with the green shirt. And that's Big J, my brother George. He was right there getting wet. Look, he was getting wet right there, and he was trying to have a poker face, and that was my Rest in peace, by the way. My cousin Rocio, she passed away. She had a aneurysm in her brain, and she was wetting him with a water gun. And I think Grandpa was getting wet a little bit too. But look, that was Grandpa looking like Rambo. And ironically, I'm wearing a freaking Rambo shirt. That's funny. I didn't realize that till right now. That's crazy, huh? And so yeah. And then right here, let me get some of this picture. This is in South Central where we used to live. We had this big lemon tree. It was next to the house. And that's Grandpa right there. Grandpa, my dad. And that's my brother George. And we had these cats right there. Look, them fools, man. The alley wrapped around the house, and we had a house that was in front of our house, and the white house right there was our house. It was only one bedroom, by the way, and all of us lived in there. I remember Grandma used to pay like $150 for that place, but man, was it infested with it was infested with rats, man, but like big rats, man. Like I'm not just talking about these little rats, like these little mouses. They were talking about some big fat rats, see. And those cats, as you could see, the freaking cat was fat. Him and the other one, there was two of them. This one and another one that was white and black. Them fools ate they would eat the whole thing. And all the fools from 40th Street used to go and kick it right there. As you can see the sofa right there. And the lemon tree, man, used to produce a gang of lemons, man, like yellow lemons, not the limes. And it was pretty cool. And so right here, this is another picture right here. Let me take it out. This one right here is a picture of dang it, if I can get it out. I'm trying to peel it the hell out. I don't want to destroy it. I don't want to ruin it actually. It's just getting peeled from the corners already. Oh man, no. I should have brought something with me. Because I'm doing it with my left hand. I'm right-handed. No. It's because they're really stuck on here in this album. Right here. This was in jail. This is where we want to go visit that's my brother Paito in the middle. And that's me, look as happy as can be. Right there, just right there, hugging my brother, man. I looked up to my brother a lot, man. I loved him to death, man. Like everywhere he went, man, I was going with him. Like I said before, he was the one that had the biggest impact in my life, especially when he passed away, when he, got murdered. And I was 14 years old. But look at me, man. I was right there, happy as can be, man. That's Grandma right there. That's my brother-in-law holding his baby. And those are my nieces, Yadira and Denise. By the way, I heard that Denise, she has her kids. Both of them got kids. Actually, all of them got kids. Probably Ezequiel, he was in jail, so it's not. The tall one, the big one, I just heard that they took her kids away. She had about 3 kids, and they used to be fighting, be drinking too much with the husband, and I heard that recently they took their kids away, which is unfortunate. It's very scary. But yeah, that was my brother Paito right there on 40th Street. That was in jail. We used to go visit him. And my brother-in-law right there used to take us. So yeah. That was one of the pictures that we had from him. Let's see what else we got. We got some more pictures of us right here. I don't know if I should just be taking this. I don't know if you guys can really see them, but I don't want to damage them, man. I'm taking on. They're super stuck. They're very stuck on this thing. So this was me, my sister Estrella. The background was in South Central on 42nd Street in Wadsworth, where we lived. That was me right there in the far left. That's my sister Estrella. By the way, shout out to my sister Estrella, and that's my brother George. Me and him were like inseparable. We were always together. We were always together since he was my brother. We were just we were only a few we were only not even a few years. We were like only a couple months apart because he was born in December and I was born in November. So when it was November, and for example, let's say right now I was 42 years old, right? 42 in November. This will be 42 too. Not until it became December, then he'll become 43. That we spent like an entire month together, being 42 years old in the same time, or being the same age in the same time. I guess grandma and grandpa didn't waste so much time, and they just started having us. And so yeah, this is my sister Monica right here. Shout out to my sister Monica. They're playing 40th Street right there. They used to be XL, like the Roman numerals, which means 40th Street, and or something like that. But they used to just like claim it. Yeah, it's XL, I think, and because I think the X was representing 50, and then the L kind of subtracted the 10, which was 40th Street. But I think that girl got shy and she didn't. But yeah, we used to be all living right there in bunk beds, man, and everything. We were all packed in there. My sister got married. She took off with her boyfriend, man. She was like 13, man, like 13 or 14 years old. So my daughter's 15, man. So by then she was already gone. But look at you could see how big she was for her age. And she had her first son. And the guy took care of her pretty well, man. The fool ended up having his own business, man. That fool ended up Tacho. That fool ended up having his own business, man. That fool ended up buying a freaking $1 million house over there in San Diego and everything. That fool had his own circuit breaker business. It was with some other guy, and then he went solo. But then he went with some other woman, man, and she didn't get a prenup, man, and that fool sucked them dry. And she had already like two or three kids or something that were not even his. And all them fools took all their freaking money. They took all their freaking money, including the house, and married her and everything too. It was unfortunate. It was something very crazy. My sister never asked nothing for him, like never even asked anything. But that other woman, man, she was like a freaking money hungry woman, man, and she took all that food money, including that $1 million house. Rey Mysterio Jr., the wrestler, was his freaking neighbor too. They were in a gated community where they lived. We went to their house one time. We were in San Diego. It's crazy. Yeah. So, anyways, thank you for being here, for showing up and sharing this stuff with us. There's me right there. That's over there in South Central as well. That was the front house. I remember the neighbor used to always kick us out, he was the owner of the I think he was like a police officer or something, or security or whatever he was, but he was always like dressed like law enforcement. From the far right to far left, that's George, my sister Monica. That's me, and with the overalls, like the little toy. My sister Estrella. That was us right there. Most of the pictures, man, this is supposed to be the pregame show. I was not supposed to show you guys this yet. But anyways, man, thank you guys for being around. Hey, what's up, brother, man? Precious, California. Orale. Puro Chicano U-turn. What's up, brother, man? Thank you for showing up, brother. Yeah, man, if you're interested in telling your story, brother, man, where this is kind of what the platform, this is what originally what the platform was about. Me and Johnny made this platform to it's a lot of people with a story, but they ain't got nobody to tell it to. So we have this platform to for people to come in and but since we're just getting started, we we just been here like about maybe about maybe close to 12 weeks now, almost, since we got started in this platform. So yeah, we're just getting started. So we're just like we're building, we're building up, a fan base and the support. By the way, shout out to everybody that supports us, man, and really appreciate it. You know, is that right, huh? What's funny is that my sons, the baby mama, she was from Texas, from San Antonio. Um, her mom, her mom was a no wait, her mom was Comanche and her dad was Apache. And I think both of you guys don't even get along, but there was like a prohibited love that they had. So they fools had like about 12 kids, and and she was the oldest. Um, the baby, the mom of my two boys. So these fools they got a bit of a Native American in them. Me, I was just freaking, we're just straight freaking Aztec Mexicans or whatever you want to call us, man, or Mecas or I don't know what the heck. But but yeah, dude. Oh man, no, I don't want to get into politics, man. Vote for Biden. No, no, I don't want to get into that, brother. Believe me, man. I'd rather stay away from politics because I'll get blue in the freaking face, man. I'll get blue in the face. Yeah, man. Shout out to you, brother, man. So you live right there in California, brother? That's where it is. You live in California. You live well, I'm assuming you do, right? What part of California you live? Let me see some other pictures right here. We need to send Trump to jail. Like I said, brother, man, I don't want to get into it, man. What about Hunter Biden? What about him and the big man getting the money? Oh man, no way, no way. I don't want to get into it, man. Believe me, because I used to be into freaking politics a lot, dude. Like straight up, like I used to get into some heated debates with fools over here, especially when when Obama was running for office, man. We got like into some really heated debate with some African Americans over there, eh? And it was crazy, man. With some wild freaking we get into shouting matches and everything, dude. And it was just like, damn, dude. Really? So what part of LA you from, brother? I'm over here in Watts, man. That's me and my nephew right here. I was saying what's up. My nephew was Chief Speed. That fool's in jail right now, man. That fool went over there and robbed a store. The fool got shot in the freaking shoulder and they killed his friend, the owner of the store. Shot and killed his freaking friend. They charged us for the murder. Being a freaking idiot. Going out there stealing what other people have been working hard for. But anyways, yeah, some wild stuff, eh? Oh no. I'm gonna start now. That's gonna deserve a freaking drink. No, trust me, man. I don't want to get into the politics, brother. All right, we can talk about anything else, man, but not politics, man, because I'm gonna get blue in the face. Like I said, I used to listen to Rush Limbaugh, rest in peace. And the radio, I used to be a tow truck driver for the junkyard in Picket Park, and I found them by mistake on the AM dial, the AM. You got AM and FM on the radio, and I found them by mistake, dude. And I used to always think that I was some kind of they tell you in school, right? They tell you in school, yeah, Democrats are for the poor, and no, Republicans are the evil Republicans are for the rich, and the Democrats are for the poor. So vote for the Democrats because they give us all the entitlement programs and all that stuff, and make us all the same fools that are giving freaking crack pipes, man, and freaking free needles to all these fools that are over there. You go over there to MacArthur Park, dude, or you go over there to downtown LA, dude, and you'll have these fools giving you free crack pipes, free meth pipes, and free needles, all courtesy of the Democratic Party of Gavin Newsom's and all these guys. They're giving you all that stuff for free, dude. So if I tell them I'm a freaking I'm a heroin addict, and they say it's to try to keep the diseases out and try to keep people clean, and stuff like that. That's why they do it, without any other explanation. But we know it's just a slush fund. It's a slush fund. They say, okay, how much are you going to put on this? It's going to be $200 million. So these guys will take out like about $50 million right off the top and use it for their freaking elections, so they can win. Or to rig them or do whatever the heck they're going to do with it. But that's what they end up always doing with it. They always end up doing something crazy like that. But like I said, I don't want to get into no freaking politics, man. Because politics, man, is just like I said, I'm going to get blue in the freaking face, man. And, well, in my case, since I'm already brown, I'm going to turn purple. So I won't get blue, I'll get purple, man. Drink to that. Ya voy a empezar, güey. Tequila reposado. Ooh. Hey, what's up, Ghostslinger? I haven't seen you for a while, brother. Shout out to you, brother. Puro Chicano U-turn. I was sharing my photos, man, over here. Which is I was showing them right now. I was showing you guys a picture right here when I was a youngster right here. And I was telling you guys about my nephew, how this fool went into a freaking store. There he is when he was a youngster. Here he was when he was a baby. That's my sister who had him. That's my sister, Adriana. Maybe you guys can see him. This fool right here want to go shoot up. This fool want to go shoot up a freaking he want to go rob a liquor store. And that fool ended up getting shot in the shoulder by the owner, and his friend that was with him got shot in the face and got killed. But the problem was that my nephew was carrying a strap, and that fool shot back. So they got him for attempted murder, and they get up from 60 years. Believe it or not. I don't know if you guys were here to see this one, but that was me right there from far right to left. That's my brother, Big J, rest in peace. My sister, Monica. I'm right there with the overalls. I always had hair like that, straight hair like that. My brother always had the curly hair, just like my sister, Monica. And that's my sister, Estrella. She always had sort of kind of like straight hair, too. Because my mother has like, pelo quebrado. She's like what you call it? It's curly hair that she has. And so mine was always straight like grandpa. Like right here in this picture right here. As a little boy. This was in South Central, by the way. I must have been like about 3 years old or something like that. That's me right there. This was a freaking Vega, dude. One of those old school cars, man. My sister Estrella. By the way, this house still exists right there, man. All these houses still exist right there. Eh? Like you see 42nd Street right there, look. And this was Wadsworth. And that's my brother Big J. This was my brother Big J too. Rest in peace. Passed away having a heart attack and a stroke in the same time in front of the liquor store for drinking too dang much. He was like in a bit of a depression. He had just, it's always with a freaking girl, man. What was a pinche jaina? And he went to Texas and came back, and he was heartbroken because of that woman, and he started drinking the gang. And I know they put something in that freaking beer, dude. I noticed they put something on those OEs and those cheap beers, man, like on like on the 211s and all that stuff. Because every time I drink that stuff, dude, if I drink like Modelos or Coronas or or even Pacificos, um, I don't have a problem, dude. It's like I feel normal, I feel good. Then when you start drinking those other things, dude, man, you feel like you're just going nuts, dude. Like something triggers you on your freaking head where you're just like you just go bonkers, dude. Just so freaking you just and then you black out. Fool, that's another thing. You black out, man. That's another thing, which is wild. And this happened to me many times. I'm telling you this from experience, man. Getting getting whacked out, drinking those 2 11s. That's why I'm man. I don't want to drink that stuff anymore. Even the hard lemonades too, man. Mike's Hard Lemonade. They kind of do something like that to you too. My daughter, I went to go buy something, and my daughter was like, "Oh no, you're gonna start with not the hard lemonade, Mike's Hard Lemonade. It was the harder Mike's harder lemonade." So she walked out the room, man. She went over there to go sleep with grandma. Because then she knows that I start bumping it, man. I start putting music on this freaking speaker right here. Then I start, putting some oldies and start, yelling and whatever. I start going crazy, which is another thing too. You just gotta, yeah, man. This, hey, you just gotta, how you call it? You gotta pace yourself, man. Well, anyways, this is another picture. That's me right there, carrying my Chispi, my nephew, my brother Big J, and that's Yadira, my niece. She's all big now. They're all big. She has her own kids and everything. And this one we used to go to church. We had all the we have silent right there. That was me right there eating like a crazy maniac. I remember it was a tuna sandwich. That's what they gave us. I remember that. And we used to go it was 1987. Look, check this out. And we used to go to we used to have like we used to have these what you call it these events with church. And it was a good church, man. It was very successful. It was Silent was from a gang. You could tell it was one of those old school gangsters. Look at this fool, with his lokes and everything. His wife too, man. His wife was Olga. She was I forgot how they called her, but she was they were all straight gangbangers, dude. But they reformed. This fool will be driving a freaking an Impala. This fool had an Impala. He'll be driving, man, to church, man, with a freaking green Impala, dude. I remember that. It was crazy. I guess that was it for that album right here. There's my sister Monica right here, still in South Central. And my sisters right here. Look, my Estrella, Adriana, Monica. There goes grandma right here. I remember this. Look, that was the school that was next to us, and the alley was right here. And my sister was coming out. They were like on a rush. I remember I was like over here, and they were like on a rush. And my sister Estrella took a picture. There, she told her, "Come on, Monica, go with me." And they were on their way to the market or go pay the rent or something. They were like on a rush. Look at grandma's face, and she still looks the same, man. You look at it, that's like a 30-year-old picture, man. Or God knows how long. It's like 25 years or longer. And she still looks the same. You go over and look at grandma right now. She still looks the same, which is my mother. All right, so that goes for that album. We still got some more. Dang it, I should have done something right here with this stuff, because I got a bunch of freaking cockroaches decided to invade this freaking album, Like I was saying, man, we got a bunch of neighbors, man, that live right here next to us. Them fools they be coming from over there from the sides, because we live in a back house. And then we live in the hood, fool. We got cockroaches coming from the freaking from these fools, which is an apartment complex. And then back here, got a house. And then you got another house in front of us, and then you got a bunch of houses over here in the back of us. with another apartment complex. And, apartment complexes, man, they got cockroaches. No matter what you do, man, these fools will just keep coming. And God knows that I probably killed thousands of these fools, man, already with spray and with all kinds of other stuff, man, that I had. But these fools just keep coming, man. They keep coming from the nooks and crannies that the house has. That's what happens when you live in a freaking hood. And then you got these mouses that showed up out of nowhere. So, anyways, so this is me right here, the little young boy. Remember, I took this picture. They took as a professional picture. It was from school. I don't remember. They decided to take this picture for us. I think I was already hanging around with the cholos back then, already at that age already. I think I was like about 4 right there, 4 or 5. And so, oh man, I'm gonna show you some freaking crazy pictures right now. So, anyways, when I used to tell you guys, I used to kick it with some food. They used to call that food curl. When no one taught me martial arts and all that stuff. This food right here was right here. This fool used to dress all in black, and that fool was my neighbor, and that was me right there. I was like about 15 years old right there. See, I always look older than my actual age. I was like 15 or 16. I think I was like 15. I had just turned 15. I remember. And Crow was my neighbor, who was the one that got me all into Bruce Lee and all the martial arts and all that crazy stuff. And is that right, brother? Where do you live, Goatslinger? You're a blackout drinker too. Damn, I don't want to do that no more, right? But yeah, I know what you're talking about, brother. I like to listen to. Oh, is that right? You live over there in East LA, man? Over there in Whittier, in the city of Whittier, or like on Whittier Boulevard. Yeah, I'm a happy drunk too, man. I like to just chill out, man. Just like, I don't, I'm not a violent individual no more, dude. Like back then. And then plus, as you get older, dude, you just become yeah, dude. I mean, you got some kids, dude. You got in the city of Whittier, dude. Yeah, orale. Yes, that's cool, man. Yeah, that. Yeah, I don't mind, man. I don't mind. One day, grandma doesn't like having foods over here, but I do kick it right here in the railroad tracks, right here in the side, right here in where the blue line is, and I could do whatever the heck I want right there, dude. Like everybody just goes right there and they just freaking kick it, man. A lot of these foods they'll show up and well, they don't show up anymore, man, because ever since they started jacking me, man, they took some of my pistols and all that stuff, man. Them fools don't show their face no more right there because they know that I'm right there strapped, you know. They don't show up because of me no more. Everybody used to kick it right there, a lot of fools. But now nobody kicks it right there. Now it's just me and sometimes Pablo goes over there and has a couple, have a couple beers and I'll make a big old fire. Like I don't know if you've seen some of my videos where I actually take my boys with me. Oh, is that right? Yeah, you're veterano, Holmes. Veterano. Órale. Mi respetos. My respects, brother. Yeah. No, yeah, no. In that case, then I should, maybe yeah, if you got if you got family, because I got young kids, man. I got young boys. We can maybe set something up, man. I'll go down there. You know, me llevo, I'll take a 24 pack of if you drink Coronas, take a 24 pack of Coronas, and we can have a beer or whatever you drink, whatever you drink. Yo soy estándar. I drink whatever, man. Yeah, just won't drink that blackout stuff no more, dude. Is that right, man? Yeah, because my kids, I got 2 kids. My 2 kids are one's 8 and the other one's 9. And I got a daughter, she's 15, but like I said, I only have like a 50-50 custody with her. Orale, like I don't know. I showed you guys. I have a freaking right here picture of Grandpa with a whole bunch of freaking Budweisers, dude. Let me see if I find a picture right here. My dad. My dad was a straight up Budweiser guy, eh? Like straight up. Like, well, that's when I used to box right here. I'm right there holding my hands up. My nephew Chispi and my brother is the Big J, and that was me right there in the far left with that shirt. I was in shape right there, man. I was in shape. I was in real shape. Yeah, it's a good idea to stay away from, especially if you're if you're out there in the street, man, or you're out there. It's better to stay away from the hard stuff. Yeah, yes, it's true. It's better way to stay away from that. I learned the hard way many times, but it's better just yeah, it broke off, Miko. Look at it, and I'm holding the. It's my son over there. He's trying to get my tripod. That's Junior right there. I'm 9 years old. And he's 9 years old. So you stay away from the. It's good. It's good to stay away from the hard stuff when you're out there in the street. Oh yeah, look, this is my dad having a good old time. I don't know if you can see. And you see all the freaking Budweisers, the cans over there in the back. Aquí está Don Mario. This right here, the guy with the red hat, le decía la loca. That fool would be like, ay, loca. That fool was from Sinaloa. Acá está Don Mario. Them fools are like best buddies, man. And then my pops right there, Grandpa. And look at all the Budweisers in the back. No, it's because the last time, dude. Last time that I was drinking, that I went with this fool, man, with Future Fat Boy. They jacked my van. They jacked the Grandpa mobile. They jacked it. They took they took two of my pistols, and they took some of my jewelry. I told this fool to take care of the jewelry because I felt like I was too drunk and I didn't want to get jacked by no one else. And I was trusting this fool, man. Man, that fool ended up jacking my freaking my jewelry, fool. 2 chains, man. No, 1 chain. 1 chain that cost me about $1,500 with a ring that was like $500 attached to it. So it was like $2,000 right there worth of jewelry. It was a little lion, and then the other one, I don't know what happened to it. But yeah, it was just some crazy stuff, man. That's what I get. That's what I get for trusting people, man. It was my fault, man. I ain't got nobody to blame, man. You know, it's just me being a freaking idiot and just yeah, man. That was just totally my fault, you know. We're going out there with this fool and with Fat Boy, and I still gotta own up to that fool. That fool still gotta still gotta I still gotta deal with that fool. I saw him the other day with my son, but he went over there and he was like, "Yeah, fool, I'm over here to try to clear my name, dude, and clear my name." And what's up, Carlos? It's Slap City News, Slap City TV. I'm sorry. ¿Qué onda, compita? Say what's up to to Ghostlinger right here, man. He's from he's from the barrio from East LA, dude. He lives over there in Whittier. He's straight up, man. We're gonna meet each other one day. He likes Budweiser, so we're gonna. Hey, dude, you said you're gonna come here one day, right? With ¿cómo se llama? Desi. That'd be cool, man. We all get together, dude. You know, all of us. Te traes al pinche Desi. Te traes al Desi D. O cómo se dice cómo se llama este güey? The homeboy that we did the podcast with the other day, compita. Yeah, Desi. Yeah, since you know he's eager to show up over here too. You guys are down to show up one day over here. We'll have a couple beers, man. You know, we can show up. We kick it with Ghostslinger, or you guys want to come over here to this side Well, it's because this side of the hood, food, it's like there's. I mean, you got raza over here, but it's not. It's not. It's like sort of like sort of like I don't want to say 50-50, but it's more like 30-70. You know, raza with African Americans over here. You go over there to to East LA. You go to East LA. Was this there's just pretty much a lot of raza over there. It all depends how everybody feels about it, you know. Because for me, I'm you know I got I got I got cousins that are black. My Dio Hector got together with a woman, se llamaba Ivy, and she got together with my uncle. Man, they had 3 kids: Jonathan, Jasmine, and Joshua, all J's. Jasmine, Jonathan, and Joshua. You know, shout out to them, by the way. They're somewhere, I think, living in Vegas or something. I don't I haven't spoken to them, but I'm gonna find out where they're at as soon as I get into Facebook. Um, because I've been meaning to do that. Hey, that'll be sweet. That'll be sweet, man. I'll take some meat. I'll take some meat over there. I'll take you some of the best chorizo, man, there is right here in town, right here in LA, especially here in South Central, man. You have the best chorizo you well, you'll probably have some best over there where you're at, pinche compita, because you're over there, Mexicali and all that stuff, and around that area, and you probably get fresher stuff. But with these guys right here, man, there's like nobody like these foods. Se llama La Mexicana. They're right here off of Manchester, actually Firestone, right here in the chorizo, and and so yeah, right here in LA, dude, aquí in South Central. Este yeah, one day I'll see if I can go score some and make some in the park. And we could chill out right there too in the park, man. We can just go to a park too and do a carne asada. Back in the days, well, a lot of the times I used to do. That's all I used to do. I took every single day I was taking my sons to I was taking them to the park and do carne asada. Make some pollo, make some chorizo, make some hamburgers. Because my sons they really don't like hot dogs or sandwiches and stuff like that. Um, pero sí, yeah, that'll be kind of cool. Is that right? You're gonna film the Colorado River, huh? Well, the Colorado River is what feeds the Salton Sea, right? That's if I'm not mistaken. I know that the Alamo, it's like an Alamo river too, no? Like around there. I went to Bombay Beach, dude, one time, and is that right? You was born in Compton, but you grew up in Brea, and you were the only Mexican down there. Now you live in Whittier. Yeah, Simon. Well, I know how that feels, man. I mean, look, when we lived over there in South Central, right there in the photos that I was sharing right now, um, most of them fools were African American, including the owners of the house, and we were like the practically almost like we were just like for the whole block, we were probably like only like about the third family. We were only like about three families right there, um, and the rest of them were all African American, including the best friends that we had. Shout out to Charles and Finley. They were from Belize. They still live right there, eh? They still have that house. They still live right there in 42nd Street. They still haven't left. There's been times where I passed through there, but I haven't seen them in many years, maybe like about 10 years or more. Watch, one day I'm gonna bomb on them fools and I'm gonna show up, and they're gonna remember me right away, and they're gonna hug me, and they're gonna embrace me and everything, because we used to play Nintendo together, dude. And it's funny because I didn't I didn't start speaking. I didn't start speaking English till I was like in the fourth grade. You know, and it was funny because not until we moved out and we moved out to another house, which was like in Vernon, I got to the fourth grade over there. Um, because all the things in school were all in English. I'm sorry, Spanish. Everything was in Spanish, eh? And everything was in Spanish back then, eh? And so even my teacher, my first teacher, my kindergarten teacher, she was a Mrs. Graham. She was a Caucasian, and she had to speak Spanish to try to conform to us. But then I think I forgot the name of the what you call it of the mayor of the governor of LA. I mean the governor of California took all the books out from Spanish and made everything in English. So I was forced to start speaking English. But I didn't start speaking English, dude. That was like the fourth grade, which means I think I was like about 9 years old, 9 or 10 when I started speaking English. Because I never did. I never spoke. I spoke Spanish. I spoke Spanish. That's all I knew. Because in the house, that's everybody spoke. That's everybody spoke Spanish. Nobody spoke no English in the house. You know, including grandma and grandpa. Ugh. Salud. Oh, is that right, huh? That's nice, man. I heard Lachlan, Nevada's pretty nice. It's nice and calm over there. Got nice residential areas over there. Yeah, man, it'll be sweet, man, to meet you. To meet you, man. I'll meet you, brother. You know, this is what it's all about. You know, camaraderie. You know, having that camaraderie este the amigos. You know, the camaradas. You know, like that's how everybody gets started. You know, that's how all of us get started. It's friendship. Sometimes you meet the best friends of your life uh, through weird circumstances. You know, look at Johnny Hash Brown. Johnny Hash Brown, man. You know, I call him my brother from another mother. He calls me like that too, obviously. But me and him have this tremendous chemistry where you know, like me and him just like we spoken for hours and never seemed like it. It just seems like we just spoke like maybe we were just like speaking for like 15 minutes or something, eh? But then it turns out that me and him were talking already for a few hours already or something, eh? And that's how me and him and it's funny because we met him all in Compita's channel in Carlos. And so yeah. All right. Oh, so you're working right now. I work. Oh, you work nights, man. Oh man, my respect. Um yeah, okay, man, yeah. Mis respetos. What there's plenty of time, dude. You could always reach me too on right now I don't have a phone, but let's go ahead and talk. If I'm gonna try to get a phone tomorrow. But I gotta go to the hospital, man, because I gotta go check my ribs. I think I fractured my ribs and they haven't gotten any better. I think that's why I've been drinking some of this stuff too. But yeah, it's the you can go to my description and you'll see my email address, which is gomezsteve1981 at gmail.com. And you can reach me right there. You can give me a phone number and I'll give you a call whenever I get a phone, which is planning to get one tomorrow or sometime this week is coming up. So and we can go ahead and talk and go through the details and see what we come up with together and fill out. You know, perhaps even this month or this following weeks is coming up or whatever. Yeah. So yeah. Okay, man. Take care. Take care. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for being around. Thank you for supporting the channel. Shout out. God bless you and Godspeed. And don't work too hard. All right. All right, man. See ya. All right, guys. Well, I got more pictures to share with you guys. So it turns out when I graduated in 1999 from high school, we went to Carson, California to go. Greg, you see right there in the top left, 1999. That's me right there. The brown who you see right there, the darkest guy. That's me right there. So that was me. This was me, sort of semi cholo. I was wearing some Dickies this day. This was like one of the only pictures that I have me sort of a gangster with a gangster look. That's how I looked all the time, with a cap, with a white shirt, with some Nike Cortez, some Nikes, and those were some great Dickies that I had. That's my nephew I'm holding right there. By the way, shout out to my nephew Andy. He's still out there, with his kids. He has his kids, my nephew. But that was me, one of my very few pictures. I think I was like 14 years old right there. 13 or 14, I was right here. That was, I think, before my brother died. And that's how I looked when I was dressing like a cholo. And that's how you mostly will see me, kind of like this, with my Nikes. And I was always wearing that cap, or I was with my hair slicked back. But that's how everybody used to see me. I think I had tattoos at that time already. Yeah, so I was like 13, 14. Maybe my brother had already passed away. I don't remember. Maybe I do have the tattoo. No, I didn't have the tattoo yet, so my brother wasn't. I think my brother was still alive. And obviously, that's me right there. That was on the prom night with a baby mama. That was me taking another picture. And I was a youngster. And that was me right there hitting a piñata in a party. And that was me as a little boy. It was crazy. That was me and my prom night, what I wore. It was crazy, man. My baby mama, she didn't like the way I dressed, man. She didn't like it. She wanted me to wear like me to she wanted me to be wearing like a pachuco. She wanted me to be wearing pachuco clothes. And I said, hell no. I'm getting out of that freaking gang life, man. You want me to be wearing you want me to be wearing stuff like that, like pachuco? I refuse. And I was gonna do it, but then I was like, nah. Then some of these fools might see me, man. They're gonna recognize me right away, man. They're gonna try to get me. So I decided not to. I decided to go with the. For me, this was like a novelty, actually, like dressing that way. That was a straight novelty. Me even dressing that way. That was like the first time I ever even wore a tuxedo. And so, yeah, and I got some more pictures right here. You got grandpa. Oh, you got me right here too, man. That's grandpa. That's my brother George. My mother holding me back. That was me right there. You got my mother's sister right here. And that was my grandma. She was a tough woman, man. And that was her other sister, her half sister. But this was her real sister from the same mother. That's my grandma right there. But yeah, she passed away. She was like about 90 some years old. She passed away. But yeah, she made it out there. That's me right here with my sister Rafa. I think I was butted out this day right here. That's when I was already like dressing normal and stuff like that. I was like in my 20s already. That was my Trans Am back there, my 1978 Trans Am, that white. I was already dressing normal, and that's my sister Rafa right there, sitting on that couch. I look kind of funny. This got a glare right here, but I was dressed sort of like a normal person right here too. Some sunglasses. That was me, and that was me right here too. My brother and some other fools from church. And that was me when I was a youngster. Look at the little hairs I had, dude. That's as much as I grew to like my 30s. That's all I had. Look at nothing right there. Nothing. Nothing. But yeah. And you got some more pictures right here of my sisters, and man, women do sure do age pretty bad, man. I'm sorry to say, dude. And you got me right here smoking a cigarette. I was a youngster. I was already getting out of the gangbanging life, whatever stuff, during this time. This was my brother Paito right here. He was in the weight room with some Nike Cortez. I was sitting right there. It's my daughter. She's all big now. But yeah, and so on and so forth. But yeah, guys. All right, we're gonna cut this short, man. We'll show you guys the next ones. Uh, on the next one. Thank you for showing up, man. Thank you for everybody. Thank you for Goat Slinger for being around with us. Thank you guys. Thank you Slap City TV for showing up with us. God bless you guys. You guys are, you know. Ahorita se la hago, ma, no se preocupe. Sí, ya está. Ahorita se la doy. It's my mother. She's all worried about some stuff with some other stuff. But anyways, guys, um, I'll talk to you guys later, man. We're gonna go ahead and cut this short. I gotta go do a freaking letter that she wants me to do. So I'm worried about everything, as always. And we'll catch you guys on the next one, man. Um, anybody that showed up, man, like I said, I appreciate it. Thank you, guy, too. What was your name again, my friend? Precious California. Yeah, I don't know. I'm. I hope you didn't get sad, or I hope you didn't because I don't want to vote for Biden or or nothing like that, dude. I'm sorry, but I hope I didn't offend you, brother. That's why, like I said, I didn't want to get into no I didn't want to get into no politics, man. So I turned purple. But yeah, everybody else, man. Thank you guys. All right. God bless. Godspeed, man. Chicano U-turn. talk to you guys next time. We'll be back on Friday, as always. Pre-game show starts around 7:30. I might modify it. I don't know. I might start around 8 now. You know, because a lot of people are out there, doing their thing around that time. So I don't know. We just gotta. I think I'm just gonna plan on doing it like that. I think I'm gonna probably start around 8. The pregame show, and officially start around 8:30, or maybe even 9. I don't know. I don't know yet. But we try to keep this thing somewhere around an hour. So we try not to keep it so much like that. But either way, um, I invite you guys to show up. Anybody wants to come tell the story, you're welcome. I'll be posting the link as always. God bless you guys. Godspeed. Chicano U-turn. We'll talk to you guys next time. All right. Talk to you guys next time. Peace. Chicano U-turn.